Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. The barehanded attempt gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
There's Robbie Cano now. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Three runs already home here. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Good battle. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Popped him up. Smoke is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 7.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy. but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Henniger is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Hisashi Iwakuma gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4. And he misses with it, 1-1. Career numbers with Iwakuma, he's 2 for 4. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Iwakuma, or just Kuma for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1, here it comes. Popped up. Healy calls for it, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Mariners are on top 3-1. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Digging in, Mike Margima. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
Now batting, D. Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Ready now, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Throw over to first and the runner back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One and one the count now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Gordon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin has it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Nelson Cruz.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nelson Cruz. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So here is Avisail Garcia, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too high, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Segura. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Batting 8, designated hitter.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Popped him up. Here comes Granderson. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Cano on at first. Nobody out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
The 1-0. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Cano rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Now in the box, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Runners are at first and third with none out. high in the air down the right field line. Garcia sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Designated hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Margima, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Russell Martin now.
Leading off for
Lots
Toronto,
of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 now to Martin.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's two free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding forward now, Devin Travis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Hey. 2-1. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Iwakuma comes set. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Marjima is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, D. Gordon, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Grounded to short. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop,
Striding in, Gene Segura, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ground ball right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And we'll give you a look there at the Mariners leaderboard to this point in the season. And he currently finds himself right at the top of the list in that department. In now, Nelson Cruz. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Segura stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Runners going. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Justin Smoke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Healy breaks it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz moves over, 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Granderson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 5-1. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cano comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ryan Tepera, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
52, Ryan Tepera.
Mitch Haniger will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the stretch, skied into straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Standing in, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Ryan Healy. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Mariners leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in now, Russell Martin. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Tulowitzki aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Two, here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there for strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit high.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Popped him up. Seager shading to his right. 1 out.
The batter, second baseman.
Into the box, Devin Travis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A fastball that just misses inside. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 2-1 home is a ball down and away.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Iwakuma comes set. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One run on 3 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Henniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down here 5-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Designated hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Solarte's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 28, Mike Margima.
Stepping into the box, Mike Margima. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Here's D. Gordon now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Justin Smoke will be the one that leads things off when we return. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 1. David Phelps will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
David Phelps.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gordon racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Avisail.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with another 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, Right fielder.
Nelson Cruz will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch on its way. 1-0. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson.
Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Cano waits on the first pitch. 4-1. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They're up 5-1. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-2, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Juan Nicasio takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Russell Martin now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
A pause and the 0-2. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the M's 5, the Blue Jays 3. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. At the plate, Ryan Healy. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground is short. There is Solarte. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bradley waits on the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 5, the Blue Jays 3. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1. Hit this one hard the other way. Seager fields it cleanly. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He's set, and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Line to the right side. Cruz is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Vincent is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Drilled on the ground is short. From deep in the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. start of the ninth in this one as we welcome you back inside and under the roof here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Luis Avila enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up now, Mike Margima. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, number 28, Mike Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And it's full now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Travis, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. And the curveball drops too low. They lost him. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Nothing further in the Seattle 9th. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They'll be chasing 2. It's 5-3. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Now to the plate, Curtis Granderson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses through ball 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No outs, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The catcher, number 55. Russell
Ready for another
Martin.
chance? Russell Martin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. Up around the face.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ready with the 2-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Henniger. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Russell Martin. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.